everyone, this is just a video to let you know how to get onto Microsoft Teams. Nearly said Google Classroom then, no, Microsoft Teams, okay? Some of the classes are using Google Meet because the children are doing it quite independently, whereas some of our younger classes are using Teams, so they are going to need some parental support at home. So this is a little guide, 5-minute guide, just to show you how to get on. Now, the way that your teacher will send you the meeting and how to get on the meeting might differ, okay? It might come through Seesaw, it might come through an email, or it might come through Teachers to Parents, okay, the text messaging service. So just keep an eye out. I'm sure your teacher will let you know how they're going to send it out prior to the meeting, okay? So keep an eye out for it. When you do get it, however you get it, I'm going to go through email. You will get a link that looks like this. Okay, it'll usually have bit.ly at the beginning because we will have shortened the link for you to make it a little bit easier. So this is the link here. I'm going to click on that and it's going to take me to a new tab on my browser, okay? Now, obviously, this is going to depend on what you're using. If you're using a phone or an iPad, it is going to look slightly different to what I'm using now, which is the laptop. Okay, but it can be done on all devices. So you have 3 options here. You've got download the Windows app, which means you download an app to your computer. If you're using a phone or an iPad, you will have to do that. You will have to download the Teams app on your iPad or your phone. It is free and it's totally safe because it's obviously through Microsoft. Okay, so you need to download the app. If you're on a browser, if you're on a laptop, you don't need to download the app if you don't want to. Okay, it is better if you do. You get a better experience with Teams, but if you don't want to, that's entirely up to you. So continue on browser means that I'm just going to continue as I am. It'll open a new tab and there'll be no app downloaded. Or open your Teams app, which I can do because I've already got the app downloaded. So if I click on Open Teams app, like I said, I've got it already downloaded. It is going to open the Teams application and the meeting. You will get a screen that looks like this. Only your head will appear in here, okay? It can't put my picture in here because it's already using the webcam for me to be on this video, and it can only use it in one way at a time, okay? So you get this screen. This is where you've got your options, okay? So your computer audio is what you want. You want your audio coming from the computer or your device. This is where we are asking you to mute yourself before you come in to the meeting, okay? Because if you've got a lot of children joining at once and they're all talking at the same time, it's going to get a little bit confusing. So what you need to do is you need to click that button, turn your mic off before you get into the video, into the live stream. You can turn your volume up and down here, okay? You don't really need these here. This is where you would turn your camera on or off. We are saying that cameras are optional. You don't have to have your camera on. We know who you are by the name that comes up when you join. But obviously, being a video call, kind of the whole point of the video call was for the children to see each other, okay? But if you feel that you don't want the video to be on, that's your choice. Once you've sorted all of that out, you click on Join Now. And this is where then you go into the meeting. The teacher who is running the meeting will see that you've joined. Okay, so they'll be able to say, oh, look, there's Miss Phillips on there, or whoever's joining. Now you can see here it says my microphone is muted. That's because I muted it before I went on. My video isn't working because, like I said, I'm using the webcam for something else, but this is where your head should now pop up. If it doesn't, it means your camera is turned off, so you need to click on that button there. If you're still having issues, it may be something to do with the settings that you haven't allowed your laptop or your phone or your iPad to access the camera with Teams, okay? So that's a settings issue that you'll need to sort out. If your teacher asks you to talk, if your teacher asks you to unmute yourself, it's the microphone button here. I can unmute, okay? Now your teacher will be able to hear everything that is going on in your meeting behind you, from you, so just be careful. Mute again, okay? If your teacher wants you, if you want to say something to your teacher and you want to raise your hand, it's this button here. Your teacher now knows that you've got your hand raised by this little icon that will come up for your teacher, not necessarily for you. So you can see here that the hand has been raised. When you've finished with what you're saying, or your teacher says thank you very much, and you need to put your hand back down, you need to lower it yourself, okay? Otherwise what happens is the teacher sees that your hand is still raised, and they think that you want to say something else, okay? So they'll keep coming back to you. So you just click that button there, okay, and you can see that that's done, okay? The hand is down. If for some reason your camera or your something isn't working, by all means message the teacher, okay? By all means seesaw or ring the school. But obviously at that point, the teacher will be online with all the other children. So please be patient with us. We will get back to you and try and sort the issue out later on in the week, ready for the following session. If you do get issues with your camera or your microphone, sometimes it is the settings. Okay, and you need to go into the settings, like I said. So, if for some reason you are having those issues with your camera, what you need to do, or what you can do, is pop something in the comments on the side. Now, I know that when I've done meetings with Key Stage 2 children, if their camera isn't working for some reason, and I'm saying, turn your camera on, they send a message like saying, Miss Phillips, my camera is not working. There are lots of options to like, love, laugh, and things at the comments that people put, just obviously making sure that it's all school appropriate. The last thing really is this button here, the big red button. So we need to make sure as teachers that no children are left on the online session without us being present. Now, I know you've probably read the parental guidance to go with live learning, and it says on there that they need to be supervised, which I know they would be, but even so, from our point of view, safeguarding, we need to make sure that there are no children left online on a live session that we have set up without us being there. So when we ask the children to leave, they will need to click this big red button here. Okay, and that will let them leave. They will disappear, and then the teacher can come off, because the teacher will need to stay on until all children are offline or off the call. So I think that's it. If there's any issues, if there's any questions you've got, or if you want to test it out beforehand, I am sure that your teachers will be able to help you with that. We will come across issues. It's inevitable, it's technology. So please be patient with it. If it doesn't work the first time, please, don't give up. Try again the next time. It's a lovely thing that we can do to make sure that the children are seeing their friends. And I know the ones that we have done so far in Key Stage 2 using Google Meet have been really, really enjoyable for both us seeing the children and the children seeing each other. So any issues, let us know. But until your live session, that's it. So thank you very much.